I wasn't dumb enough to argue with someone with my hands tied. Says one's talking right now. So what now? What's your name?
自分の立場をまだ
Seriously, that's a hit?
続けてもいいのよ。
Probably rest just to get some stamina back. There we go.
お腹空いて。言いたいことがあれば言ってみれば。それ、知ってどうする？
I'll say nothing, pretend this never happened. I'll live by myself anyways. No one will suspect if I just took... If I say I took...
うっさいな。バカにしてるの？あんたなんか信用してどうする？黙って親父が金を出すの。
What if he won't?
払うよ。でないと、あんたが大変なこと。
My priorities were collecting as much information as possible, replenishing my stamina, finding a chance to escape. Constantly eat or drink. Haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
やはりお坊ちゃまね。
Yep.
犬みたいに舐め。マジで？
Then please hold still. Wasn't it your idea? If you don't want to, you can just feed me yourself. Not bring us one. Pride was not edible, and I had to keep my strength. Why you? I was used to it. If someone wanted to solve or rate you, you accept it plainly. People are like cats. They don't show interest in toys that don't struggle.
動かないで。
Don't move. A long potion. What are you?
おかわりはどう？
That was just straightforward and violent. But at least I can rest. Alright. Drink of water. Our stamina's back up. There we go. The cell phone on the table vibrating. She stole a glance at me with purpose lips after seeing the number. purposing lips, flipping hair, or biting nail. But pressuring lips. The person in question might not be aware of it, but one's body language reveals his or true emotions.
ここでおとなしくしてなさい。
With the door closed shut, I vaguely heard the conversation outside, but was not able to figure out the exact content. Was it accomplice? There would be even less chance to escape if there was more of them. I sighed towards the sky as though mocking my effort. Ever undesirable outcome had occurred. If there was only her, then I had to rest as much as possible. There might be a chance to escape when she wasn't careful. The door was an old exit. I might even be able to jump out the window if I could free myself from the ropes. Location, head counts, weapons. Too many uncertainties, let alone how to untie this damn rope. It's more practical to figure out my own than to wait for rescue. It would have been ideal if I had persuaded her to let me go. I absolutely could not trigger her before I was prepared. At the very least, I should get her to drop her guard to facilitate my escape. After that, I could play it by ear. It's getting close to night. Let's try finding useful when she's not around. When the cursor changes eye icon, you can certainly look at the objects by clicking it. Click to view. Noon. The sunlight shone through the window at a certain angle, adding some dynamism to the dark room. Even the molding smell seemed to be much fainter. Damn it. The girl walked back and forth the room, anxiety clear on her face. What's wrong?
あんたを人質に取っていることを親父が信じなかったんだよ。
She's probably thinking it's a scam. This outcome is only natural. Even I would not take this sort of call seriously.
もう少し何笑ってんの？
No. It's just that I'm not that important to
ど
her.
ういうこと？
Noticing how my odd statement was, she raised her eyebrow and followed it. I had my contact with my family for a long time. Our relation isn't as close as you may think. Ever since I got kidnapped. I've been wondering if I should tell her that or not. I was a poor choice for a hostage. Maybe she'll let me go or silence me instead. However, it was only a matter of time before she found out. So I might as well be
何なの？
transparent here.
その年で反抗期か？
Rebellious phase or something? He's self-centered. Or maybe just a workaholic. My complicated family relationship was hard to explain in a few words. I was deciding how to piece my sentence together to answer her question. He spends half a year abroad, He never cares about the family. He worked till midnight, even when he was back in Taiwan. I don't even see him that often on holidays. It's always about the company. It's all for the stockholders and the employees, blah, blah, blah. In my opinion, it's all for his own ego. Whether it's my graduation, birthday, or even a car accident, he never showed up. Not even a single damn call. Clearly, his job is far more important than me. He probably wouldn't know about the accident if not for the hospital calling an emergency contact. I tried to shrug, my tied up hands made it impossible. Anyway, he doesn't care if I'm dead or alive. He might even be feeling relieved about me getting kidnapped. Sorry about that. You have been better luck with his secretary. Hell, let me go right now. They can even tell you his secretary's number as a bonus. I proposed to her half jokingly, yet her reaction was unexpected. She opened her mouth and said, just looking at me coldly from
ふ
beside
ざ
the
け
window.
ないで。
Surprised, she walked to me while
自
flipping her
分
hair.
がかわいそうとでも同情してもらえ
Want me
る
to
とでも
pity you? She grabbed my collar and pulled me close so I could feel her
自動車事故にあった？入院した？借金を押し付けられなかっただけ御の字よ。誰でも学校へ行く。あんたらが当たり前だと思っていることがそこも分かってないんなら被害者面をするな。
Every word she was delivered clearly. Her voice contained a certain indescribable weight. Seeing me not respond, she let go of my collar and spat on the ground angrily.
あんたに言っても
Realizing she might have spoken too much, she turned her head away and turned the window like a bubble burst. Well, that didn't work. Huh. I sighed lightly. Things wouldn't be that easy after all. It was true I wanted to win her pity, but that was no lie either. My father always working and mom never home. That's the image of my family. Every time I was home, all I could see upon opening the door was the vast, empty living room. Noticing how big the house was. So big, I could feel only emptiness. Ooh, I like the visual style though. Just the symbolism. Symbolism between this room here and the symbolism back of his house. Perfect poetry. I breathed out and raised my head. I looked at the small part of the sky from the window. The only lie was that I no longer felt hurt by it. Night. Hunger. Night came. I hadn't eaten nothing but some crackers. I never knew starving could be this uncomfortable. She didn't seem to eat anything either. She was either staring at a phone or smoking while looking out the window. There was a few phone calls, but they were all made outside, so I couldn't hear them. I didn't know what they discussed, but it didn't appear the negotiation with my family was smooth. With all the hesitation, I decided to ask her.
何？
I need to go to the bathroom. I said, I need to go to the bathroom. I repeated myself this time. She slowly turned to me. You. She probably didn't expect my physiology needs. She opened her mouth awkwardly. I couldn't say
自
anything.
分で何とかすれば。
Clearly the type that got angry when she had nothing to say. She turned her head with a stern face, knocking the desk with her knuckles. Realizing there must be a chance to make her untie the rope, I grew silent. Not knowing my plan, she acted carefree. I kept stealing glances in my direction. It's about time, I sighed innocently. Guess I have to do it here after all.
待って。
See, I wasn't joking, just the dark.
バカじゃないの。自分だけでトイレも行け。
Staying in a whole house was one thing, but even a kidnapper wouldn't want to stay in the room filled with crap. But I couldn't unzip my. But I can't have stuff like this.
うるさい。
You. Turn me off. What on? I panicked, not seeing anything. I tried to turn myself back, but only next time.
黙れ。 しゃべんな。動いたら刺す。叫ん。
Oh no, oh no, she was castrated me. Well, she showed that even without my genitals, I still need to go to the bathroom, right? Barrett. I kept under control and made sure I didn't speak quietly until waiting next minute. Suddenly the restrictions from my hands disappeared. Oh. My hands were finally free. I felt like all my energy was used up. Never thought moving freely could bring such happiness. Even my shoulders and neck felt much better. If I could move my hands, my shape of skin was much higher.
手を上げて。 手を上げろって言ってんのよ。
Wait a second, I can't escape even without the knife. I glanced in the bathroom. Inadequate. That was the only word I could think of describing. The old bathroom naturally wasn't huge. The light from the window was the only illumination. The air smelled of mud. The tiles were engulfed with dirt and the bathtub covered in tiles. The green toilets and looked like pots from last century. The drain was so nasty I couldn't even look at it. I tried to make the face in the mirror, but the reflection was so blurry I couldn't even recognize myself. Oh. Yeah, I think I looked at my grandma's bathroom, not gonna lie. My effort to tear the rope was in vain. I moved my tied hands back and forth, but I couldn't move without a tool. Actually, the sharp part of the razor.
もういいか。
Almost done. Seeming patient outside the door. Not to stay too long. Probably have to finish my business. Bathroom breaks were the only time I was by myself and all I could find some nothingness. Upon exiting, she immediately moved in closer. I was hiding something. From the rope to my pocket, she didn't miss any detail. There was nothing really. Even the bodysuit didn't seem to remove suspicions of me, as though there was no way I could be disobedient. It'll be fine if I cooperate, right? I'm not brave enough to risk my
分かっていればいい。逃げようとしても損するのはあんた自身だから。縄で縛られないんなら足一本を折ってやっても構わないんだからね。
She's awesome. Terrifying at the same time. Awfully awesome. No, awful terrifying. Making the final threat, she returned to the window and lit a cigarette. She tirelessly supported her head. The messy hair hid her expression, making it hard to tell her thoughts. It seemed to disappear with the cigarette smoke.
Oi.
Hey. She recklessly went through my cell and asked
なんでお袋の番号が入ってないんだ。
I accidentally deleted it.
はあ？
She's busy. No time for me. Having no intention of talking to my family, I tried to end the topic quickly. Did she start laughing?
息子が拉致されても知らないなんて、親父が働いてるんでしょ？何が忙しいの？ショッピング？
How biased can you be? I was fed with her unnoisily attitude, trying to paint rich people as pigs, drowning in money and all sorts of luxury. They all had abilities, no brains. They had no abilities nor brains. They're only good at ordering people around with money, exhausted employees every day just to earn more money twice. I don't know how many people believe in such stereotypes, always expecting others were doing something illegally. Find the differences, but simply laminate the social injustice and curse others' success. Such blind hatred for the rich was simply laughable. All these claims, they're just like relying on their parents. I could do the same thing if I were rich, or just to propel forward the self-righteousness.
偏見？
Nice. Hearing my words, she snorted and raised her elbow in
違
disapproval.
うだろう？偏見を持っているのはそっちの。大学を卒業もしてないのに何ができる？おいおい、こんなやつまで入らせる店なのか？気をつけた方がいいですよ。あんたたちが言ってきたことだろ。こっちこそ聞きたいね。私が何をした？
Holy shit, who is she? Her tone sounded like one who'd been through such discrimination. I wasn't sure what experience might say. Yet such words from the mouth of a kidnapper seemed only to prove those biased testaments.
もういい。
Whatever. She turned her head and was unwilling to say more. The night arrived. Her eyes sparkled like stars, her focus in some faraway place.
分かりきったことよ。世の中は。
The earth echoed with the room like some spell and stayed for a long time. This is getting interesting. So we're on day 2 now. Many things were easier than expected. She never knew kidnapping could be this easy. He was taken without any sort of resistance. The girl looked at the boy next to the wall. He curled up his body to preserve some more. The short and rapid breathing seemed to indicate he could have found peace even in a dream. Uncertain if he had really fallen asleep, the girl didn't close her eyes. Despite her drowsing, after a human escape, she wasn't careful. When she got the ransom, she started to live life away from the stigma. Cell phone flash notification. Flew across the girl. Some hesitation flew across the girl's face. Reverted back to some look for sternness. She had long decided that it didn't matter what it would take, so long as she lived for someone else. It was time to fight for her own right. Next. Day 2, morning. So cold. I didn't feel better after I slept. Instead, I felt more tired. Someone chance gave when she fell asleep. However, time passed, and she didn't show any sign of closing her eyes. I couldn't help but fall asleep first. Last thing I saw was her lighting another cigarette. My body really been exhausted if I could fall asleep like that. I opened my eyes in a daze and I saw an unfamiliar face right before me. I jumped back and reflectively. I tried to shield my chest with my hands, yet my tiny hands remained reminding me of my kidnapping status. Regardless, I was shocked by this new face. I stared at the new girl before me. The first thing I noticed were her beautiful eyes, clean, light brown, like pieces of amber. Her thick coat and dark red sweater looked pretty old. Her small body suggested she might be junior high. She was clearly unfit for a place like this. I didn't know who she was. I easily noticed that knife in her hand. She stared straight at me, but showed no sign of speaking, but somehow emitted an inexplicable pressure. Who are you? I tried to ask her, but she refused to answer, and shook her head. She was on guard of my every movement, with pressed lips. There was no sign of the kidnapper around. There were only two of us in the room. In other words, like a chance to escape. I'm shittling. We're all good, just spam risk. Can you untie the rope from me? She shook her head. Seeing she had no intention to help, I tried to untie it myself. Her expressions vividly changed upon noticing my attempt. As expected, only another victim or the accomplice would be here. If she wasn't tied up, instead held a knife, then she might be my guard. A quiet girl and the antisocial one. What a bizarre comp. What sort of plot in the movie would have easily triggered the haters? Yet, in pure reality, could be more ridiculous than fiction. I breathed out and couldn't help but laugh out of stress. I had no idea why she picked her as a partner. I couldn't defeat someone her size, even if she had a knife. Assuming she was alone, is there anyone else here? She stared at me tightly with no response, making me wonder if she understood. You were asked Darby, right? Still no response. Can you untie the rope from me? Her voice was light and quiet. I swear I heard her voice somewhere before, like smoke in the air. Finally I heard her speak, yet it was frustrating to hear something so pointless. Who is this big sis? Is she the one with the long hair that kidnapped me? Where is she? I need to talk to her. Perhaps I was asking them too eagerly. And that made her cautious. She looked at me suspiciously but refused to say anything. I told myself to hang in there. I had to stay calm in these situations. I took a deep breath to suppress my unease. I tried to smile to lighten the mood. Do you have anything to eat? Don't tell me sister doesn't allow that either. I had no strength with an empty stomach. I hadn't eaten anything since yesterday, and my stamina went out of fashion this cold weather. I had to save my energy for my chance. This was a war of adoration. Either she let me go or I give up first. And she would actually put a bowl on the ground, grabbed the water bottle with difficulty, and carefully poured some into it.
これ
She handed me the bowl and brought me a pack of crackers. Worried about my escape, she never moved her gaze away with me. The hand grasping the knife never loosened up. Observing her actions quietly, I hoped to read her thoughts but couldn't discern anything except stress. I drank the water with much effort, spilling quite a bit on my clothes due to tied up hands. My clothes were wet again, after finally getting dry. The hard cracker tasted like pure flour alone, hard to swallow even with the water. I knew it was not the time to be picky. I had to choose any opportunity to replenish my strength. Noticing conflicting gaze, I asked, "What's wrong?"
姉ちゃんは悪い人じゃないんだ。だからお願い。
I will cooperate. At least for now. I didn't finish this full sentence, but she really looked happy and clearly dropped her guard a little. Ooh. Organizing the information I could gather, I started planning my next steps. Would the teacher notice something was wrong? If I hadn't gone to the cram school for 2 days? Unlikely, considering how often I skipped it. Unless it lasted long enough, but even the worst case scenario, they would only contact the parents instead of the police. I started to regret having more friends who would notice me going missing. Expecting her to let me go upon getting ransom? Would it really be that easy? Remembering that vague smile, I didn't feel assured. The girl was squatting next to the wall and staring at me while hugging her legs. There was no curiosity in her eyes, as though nothing interested her here. She was guarding this place as someone else's past. Big sis, huh? Considering their relationship, it's unlikely she planned to kidnap. She was most likely just an accomplice following orders. Unlike some stereotypical bad guys who smoked or dyed their hair, she looked like a well-behaved, but shy kid, at least. If I hadn't met her in this situation. So who was planning all this? Somehow I felt that things weren't simple as they seemed. There were too many points of suspicion that they were the ones planning this. Even carrying me here, she should have been problematic for them. Also, the person she was contacting concerned me as well. Hey. I called out to catch her attention, tried to start a conversation. She was younger than the kidnapper yesterday, and with much less animosity. There might be a chance to convince her. How did you get my information? You're a student, right? Do you know what you're doing? She stared at me with no change of expression. I wasn't sure she heard me. This might be more troublesome than the other one. I could at least guess my kidnapper's thought if some sort of conversation was only wasting my time here at this rate. I don't know what she told you, but this is a kidnapping. I'm trying to sound more threatening to make her talk. There will be punishment, even if you are underage. And that would involve your family too. Do you know that? They're just using you. They might blame all of this on you later. She abruptly interrupted me. How can you be sure? She told her plan to gain the money. Do you really know her?
姉ちゃんはそんなことしないもん。
Shit. Of course. I know your big secret.
嘘つき。
Sweet. No matter how much faith one has in the others, no one would stay still after hearing those words. I'm not sure how it could be. The only way to see.
そんなんじゃないもん。
It's not like that. Unable to retort, she squatted to the wall and depressed hands and arms, seeing her almost uncomfortable by. They were the ones at fault here. There shouldn't be no sense of guilt involved, even if I hurt them a little. Let's try striking conversation with her.
Dame. これ使って。だから。
Sweet. Alright, what we got for Chad? How long have you known, big sis? You really like your sister, huh? Whatever. Oh shit. Dude, what did that do? Who are you? Are you a student?
学校は行ってない。
Okay, that at least did it. There's a glitch in this game. Oh my god, don't do this to me again. How long is this gonna take? Not again. Oh my god, this game might be the death of me. If it has this many glitches. A glitch where you can't get back to the screen, and a glitch where this thing is just pitch black. Like it's taking forever to load. So, I'm gonna mess around with the system just a little bit. Just to see what the heck is going on, alright? So here we go, I'll be right back.